Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Now I'm going to present our team research entitled Driving Indonesian Bank Growth Opportunities. Does gender diversity fulfill sustainable development goals? Before that, allow me to introduce the members of the research team. The first is Mrs. Rosma Pakpahan, Mr. Destian Arsad Darul Malsah Tamara, Mr. Setiawan, and I, Uma Muhyiddin, will be giving the presentation on this occasion. Gender diversity has generated global attention, with the increasing recognition of its benefits in leadership positions. In the Indonesian banking sector, promoting gender diversity could drive growth and align with sustainable development goals. Gender diversity has become an important global issue. Many countries and organizations, including the UN, have encouraged women's participation in various sectors. Several studies have also shown that gender diversity can improve performance, innovation, and reputation for organizations. In the banking industry, gender diversity is an interesting issue, especially in management positions where the presence of women in the board of directors, board of commissioners, and audit committee who can provide different perspectives in decision making, which can later potentially improve on the growth of bank performance. However, in Indonesia itself, challenges related to gender diversity still exist, especially in the banking industry. Although there has been progress in the woman representation, there is still much to be done to achieve ideal gender diversity. The study aimed to examine the influence of the female directors, commissioners, and audit committee members on bank growth opportunities and its relevance to SDGs, and also to examine the role of gender diversity on banking growth opportunities in Indonesia. It is hoped that an effective strategy can be found to increase gender diversity by banking in Indonesia. The study is grounded in transformational leadership theory and agency theory. In the theory of transformational leadership developed by Bernard M. Bass in 1985, it emphasizes the importance of leaders who can inspire and motivate. Transformational leaders will create a strong vision, communicate clearly, and encourage innovation and creativity in the organization. The studies show that women often demonstrate an inclusive and collaborative leadership style in accordance with the principles of transformational leadership, which can later strengthen organizational performance. In the agency theory popularized by Jensen and McLean in 1976, it also described the relationship between owners and managers, where potential conflict of interest can arise, where in the context of gender diversity, the application of this theory becomes increasingly relevant because women often face structural barriers and gender bias that affect their position in management. Based on that we draw a several hypotheses, including female directors have a significant influence on growth opportunities, female commissioners have a significant influence on growth opportunities, and female audit committees have a significant influence of growth opportunities, where these three hypotheses will be tested to produce findings regarding the actual influence of gender diversity. This research uses quantitative methods by utilizing secondary data from financial reports of bank lists on the Indonesian Stock Exchange from 2013 to 2022 with a 390 observation data included gender diversity in leadership, roles, profitability, bank age, and bank size. The sample selection was carried out through a purposive sampling method based on a certain criteria. Several variables analyzed are First, dependent variable that related to growth opportunities, independent variable that related to female directors, female commissioner, and female audit committees. And last, control variable that related to profitability, bank age, and bank size. Data analysis was conducted with a partial least square using the structural equation model approach. The purpose of this study was to examine the effect of the gender diversity on the growth opportunities of Indonesian banks, especially with a focus on the role of female directors, commissioner, and audit committee members. Based on the analysis conduct, several results were produced, including first, gender diversity on the board of directors has significant negative effect on the bank growth opportunities with a coefficient of negative 0.226 and a p-value of 0.000. Second, gender diversity on the board of commissioner also showed a significant negative effect on the growth opportunities with a coefficient of negative 0.075 and p-value of 0.069. And the third, gender diversity on the audit committee does not have show a significant effect on growth opportunities with a coefficient of negative 0.052 and p-value of 0.153. This negative effect may be due to differences in a strategy's perspective that cause challenges in decision making. In addition, women in this position may face a gender bias that reduces their effectiveness. In the context of Indonesian banking, this result also reflects ongoing challenges related to gender diversity. In addition, this factor can also exacerbate the difficulties faced by women in leadership positions, making it difficult for gender diversity to produce positive growth outcomes. For the result, show a significant negative impact of gender diversity in the board of directors and commissioner on bank board opportunities. Audit committee diversity was not significant. The effective of impact of gender diversity may arise from differences in a strategic perspective among gender diverse board members. Challenges include cultural and structural barriers such as gender bias. The result obtained seems to be contrary to the Sustainable Development Goals and the SDGs, which advocate gender equality and women empowerment. The negative impact observed in the study are the number of women in leadership positions is not enough. But gender diversity must be accompanied by practices, policies, and organization cultures that address barriers and maximize the potential contribution of female leaders which are in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. To address the challenges faced by women in leadership, banks need to first strengthen inclusive policies, create a supportive work environment, develop mentorship programs specifically for women, and adopt flexible and fair policies. From this explanation, it can be concluded that gender diversity in the board of directors and commissioners show a negative influence on the bank's growth opportunities. While gender diversity is important for sustainable growth, increasing the number of women alone is not enough. Inclusive policy, support, and organization culture are needed. Future research is needed to explore effective ways of managing and optimizing gender diversity to support banking growth in Indonesia. As we conclude this presentation, I would like to express gratitude for your participation and attention, everyone. Let's work together to create a better future. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.